Welcome to the Miles Better Groove Funnel Party top tip on how to move your DNS server and create and use a custom domain on Groove pages. Welcome everybody. So first step we're going to need to do is have three tabs open. We want to have the GoDaddy tab open on the website that we want to move. That's the ukworkers.com. We need to have the Groove Funnels site open so that we can see the hosting details, and then we want to open our Cloudflare account. This is a free account that you can just open, and when you open up you will come across to here and add site, and in this case then we would key in ukhomeworkers.com. I've already done that, so we're going to just drop back over to here and see that we've already entered it. That went off and searched and found that yes, it's already a GoDaddy account, and as a result we need to replace the servers with the Cloudflare name. So we're literally just going to right click and copy here. Going to come up to the GoDaddy, and we are going to change the name server from inside the account. So we're going to just change that there, nice and straightforward, and yes, we want to enter our own, and we're going to right click and paste. That's the first one. This will be unique to each of you. Come back to Cloudflare and over we'll go, and we'll take my second one, which in this case is Evan. Obviously love the way they use sort of boys and girls names, so that's pretty cool. So this is it here, as we can see. Then a quick save. Just wait for GoDaddy to acknowledge. We normally get a little bar that tells us things are looking good, and that they're then going to obviously move the DNS servers. This takes a little time, and whilst that is happening we can move over to the next phase, and we can come back and check on that in a minute. So over here now we've done the first two bits. We just want to recheck, and everything says correctly. It's being queued up for them to move the domain across. So that's great. All right, so the next thing we're going to want to do is move up here, and we're going to want to look at the DNS server. All right, so here it's already been changed, which is great, and we need to look at some of this. There's two C names. This is what we need to change next, because at the moment it is pointing to this domain connect, which is not correct, and we have this rogue one here where again it's pointing at itself. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we're going to delete this particular domain section. That will take away the GoDaddy. That's great. One left now. What we now need to do is that we need to make this point at the correct site in Groove Funnels. So go back to the Groove Funnels. We know that we're going to be using publish to our own domain, so Groove Funnels very kindly reminds us that this is what we need to change. So we're just going to grab this element here, we're going to right click and copy, and we're going to come back to Cloudflare, and we're going to replace it there with the correct, and we're going to save. Just want to make sure that it's held, so in this case it's looking pretty good here. We've got the home worker and the IP address for it, got the www and host.pages, so all looking pretty good. Last and but no means least, we need to protect it. Want to make sure that we've got full SSL protection, so coming to this page here, down to full, then we just follow along as necessary, etc. So that's looking pretty good there, and we'll come back to the overview as we go forward. So that is in a very simple way of allowing us to make sure that we are fully active. We can come back up here then to overview, just to check everything has happened. DNS looks pretty good, all looking pretty good down there. Making sure that we're on full, and going to create a page rule here. It's another example of ways that we can make things really just work. So here we're going to go www.ukhomeworkers.com/*, just followed what it was there. What are we going to do? Always use HTTP. Always going to force it, and we're going to save and deploy. Sometimes Cloudflare will allow us to do that straight away through the other landing page. Sometimes we have to do it manually, but in this case all looking pretty good. We're now waiting for, in fact, an email to come in that will congratulate us from Cloudflare that says it's all been activated, and in fact if I drag this across into here you can see that we've already received that it has been added to the free plan. This is what it was before, and this is what it is now. So that's really cool. So that is all that needs to happen. However, before we go and launch our GrooveFunnels page and use the www.uk thing, probably best to leave it a few hours, maybe even 24 hours, just whilst the DNS servers reset themselves. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that top tip, guys, and if so, please leave a comment in the box below, share it, and like our Facebook page. Thanks, guys.